Hi there, my name is David. I'm here with Brandon and Dan this time, and we're going to talk a little bit about forwards or strikers or attackers, whatever you'd like to call them. This is part of our mid-season grades video series. Call it a series? Let's call it a series.
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't. Not yet. So this includes two strikers who are on the team, Batshuayi and Morata, of course, and then people we used to call attacking midfielders, but these days we call them forwards and strikers such as Hazard and Willian and Pedro. So let's start with Brandon.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a change of formation at times, the 3-5-1-1, 3-5-2 has changed up a lot of Pedro Willian's role, obviously much lesser right now. But you're sacrificing that at the opportunity cost of Eden Hazard playing centrally, being able to absolutely impact the game. He'll go get the ball and do absolutely whatever he wants with it. And I think that kind of trade has come good for Antonio Conte. But it's nice to be able to see we can go back to 3-4-3, which lets us press teams and gives us a little bit of a rotation. So I think that as far as like the Pedro Willian Hazard kind of attacking midfielders to forwards and things like that, it's been a good transition. I think obviously the big one is Morata versus Diego Costa. That was kind of the big switch this summer. Mishi is still second string, injured at the moment, unfortunately, but Morata has been fantastic. Him and Eden Hazard are very they're getting very well connected, interchanging passes, flicks, through balls to each other and stuff, and I think it's been a good partnership so far.
Good understanding there already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Call that chemistry.
It's true.
Care to put a letter grade on it?
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's ramping up, right? Slow start, without a doubt.
Always improve.
Yeah, you know, Chelsea, they've been consistent and they're only showing signs of getting better. So I would give them a B right now. I would like to see Pedro and Willian with their minutes do a little bit more outside of Karabag in the Champions League, because obviously Willian crushed it that match.
Outside of the backups to the backups.
Karabag are a team as well.
It's true.
Yeah, it's been a really rough time to be an attacker at Chelsea, given the fact that Mishi's picked up injury. Morata had injury issues as well this season. Hazard didn't start the season with us due to the ankle injury. Thank you, Roberto Martinez, always the gift that keeps on giving.
Pedro broke his nose again.
Pedro broke his nose again. Got to be Zorro for a little bit, which is always fun. And Willian was just doing his step over occasionally for the joy and the plight of many.
Quick step.
So. I actually think that our defense has been pretty resolute after the kind of putting Christensen in. I feel comfortable where they're at. Our goal scoring individuals are not scoring enough and the like. So again, it's hard to compare it to City right now, who are kind of on a crazy run statistically. It almost shouldn't be happening in the way that it is.
They've now matched our winning streak.
13 now. So I'm gonna go with a C overall, probably trending closer to. I would say it's basically above a D because of the last month, which we've gotten a chance to see Hazard and Morata play together, and that's unlocking some of their true potential. But it's been rough going to watch some of this attack at times.
But if you're scoring pretty much every single game, I mean that's pretty consistent. Like a D, to me that the bottom has fallen out. You haven't scored in months.
That's why I said it's a C minus.
Oh wait, it's a C minus now?
No, I said it would be a D if not for the last month.
C a minute ago.
The last month, C minus.
Oh, okay.
C minus.
Harsh. Well, I'd say we've missed a lot of chances. I can see the C minus. That's certainly, even when we've created chances, we've tended to miss them, and that's that's where your forwards come in, right?
Yeah.
You're paid to finish your chances, and if you're not finishing them, we could look at Morata sometimes falling over a little too easily.
It's a gravity issue. Gravity is different in Spain than it is in
It is
England.
closer to the equator. Let's go with it. And of course, Pedro hasn't really done much. I mean, maybe he hasn't had the opportunities, but he's been after last season and all the crucial goals he scored for us. He's been rather quiet. William keeps playing almost every game. I think he has a really long appearance streak going on. When he doesn't start, he always comes on as a substitute, but you know, other than his lovely step overs and a little quick step to the right, hasn't really been anything that we've known from him over the years. And Alonso has taken over free kick duties at least from the right side. So, but there's Hazard, and when Hazard's on form, we are almost unbeatable. And for me, he's always an A, sometimes an A- when he doesn't seem to care so much, or when he stops trying after scoring 2 goals, and then he'll come out with something like, 2 goals is enough, I gotta save it for the next game, right? And then he'll say, well, that's why, you know, you're not really in the Ballon d'Or conversation as a serious candidate, because you're okay with that, with just 2 goals. You don't want to, that you're missing that one final step, which is fine. As one of our writers on WAGNH history, Martin Connolly, was saying earlier this week, you know, maybe this is the Hazard we have, and this is the Hazard we should love, you know, instead of trying to constantly compare him to Messi.
So love the one you're with is what he was saying. It's a song.
Oh, there you go. Descended into song references.
Yeah, very topical.
But I think, like you said about Pedro, I think it's just opportunities. He scored off the free kick, right? The goal of the month, essentially. He's had assists against Watford
when he does score, it's pretty spectacular.
I think that Pedro's the one that's missing out the most this season, not playing regular minutes, but we still have seen that he can play at a high level. But I don't know.
That's why I'd say I'd see maybe a C+. I think there's been a lot of, again, accounting a little for injuries, the changing system, Morata trying to fit in. I mean, he's you know, his scoring rate is really good.
Yep.
There are certainly places where he can improve, and there's still questions, I think, about his fitness level, whether he can really play as many minutes as he needs to. Batshuayi has had moments of amazing highs and then amazing lows. He started the season, you know, if we recall, his preseason was really good, and he ended last season on a high note. And then suddenly, we gave him the keys to the strike force, and he failed us. So I mean, there's a lot of room to improve there. So I think C+ is my.
Definitely think we need to bring in another striker, not attacker.
Should be pointed out that Fernando Llorente, who went to Spurs, has been absolutely terrible. So I think we possibly dodged that bullet right there. So we've had a C-, B, and a C+. Let us know what you think in the comments. It's a pretty wide range here, so there's plenty of...
Pick your team.
Yeah. Are you Team Brandon or are you Team Realism?
And that's Team Dan, actually, if you weren't paying attention.
Team Dan, sorry. Anyway, thanks for watching, and